Let me charge you guys really quickly. What to eat today, guys? Oh, crap. Oopsie, daisy. It's too late. So dry. So dry, man. Super dry. Super dry. Ouch. Whee. Who's moderating me? Is it not Josh now? Boom, 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 boom. God damn it. It's not. Let me charge really quickly. Ow. Who's modding me, by the way, guys? I think is it not Josh? Is it not Josh now that's moderating me? Where's everyone? Starry is still on. Let me have a look. I'm like self-proclaimed the coolest person with the the one person with the coolest pants, guys. Am I not starting at 5? I think so, right? No? Like super dry. Super dry. Hi, Jasper. Welcome back, guys. Well, let's turn the Insta on. My ears are like swollen. I don't know why. Because I low-key been running around town like a mad chicken, you know? I really thought I'm gonna have like a proper like quote-unquote rest. Like properly rest. But I didn't. I actually just I like keep running around town. I don't know why. Welcome back. Guys, you miss me? Kinda. A little bit. Maybe. Let's turn the Instagram on really quickly before we officially start. I'm gonna say hi to everyone really quickly before we go ahead, ladies. I promise I will try and get through all the messages today. If not, I will try and get back to you guys today and tomorrow. I landed this morning. No, I landed yesterday. Sorry, not this morning. I landed yesterday. I got back this morning. Because the flight was very late. You know? And your girl have lost her phone SIM card, which is honestly another mess. You know, don't know why I keep doing things to myself that I don't know how to fix. But proceed. So I'm gonna wait for everyone to join first. But guys, come and hang out. Come and hang out. Really quickly. I went and got Regeron in Hong Kong, which basically just means like you inject, you know. It's called PDRN. What exactly is PDRN, guys? Let's have a look. What is PDRN? Okay. PDRN is a regenerative compound, often extract from salmon DNA, used in skincare and medicine for its ability to promote tissue repair, boost collagen, reduce inflammation, and improve hydration by mimicking human DNA. Interesting. So I did PDRN, which you guys can tell my skin is, there's a little bits and bobs, but it says it will take a week for it to work. Anyways, who is watching today? We have we sold 2 bags this morning. One is a Kelly 32 Rouge. Another one is a Kelly 28 black box with palladium hardware. So, don't you guys miss me? I mean, no one is here yet, but welcome to Vivian's chit chat section. And obviously I have to go and grab some of these to you guys, which is so interesting. You know, this is like crystal ball, not crystal ball, but these are sparkle kitties and pom-pom purrings. I cannot believe how sparkly they are. Sanrio smiles. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, we'll wait for people to hop on before we start. Honestly, there's only 6 people here, so might as well just do like a chit chat section before everyone's come in, you know? Where's everyone today? Jasper, let me know if the Instagram it's working now. And then we will get started. It's so dry in Japan. My skin is crackling and cracking and everything in between. Alright guys, the network connection is a bit funny. Let me know if Instagram is on or not, because I can't tell. I think we are on, right? Let's see. Hermès has confirmed price increase from 1.5% all the way to 10%. Damn, that's a lot, guys. Oh, God. All right. Instagram is up. Perfect. So, guys, come and say hi. Come and say hi, guys. Come and say hi. Welcome back, everyone. I am back at it again. Back at it again. Pink top, as always, guys. You guys already know the drill. And pants. Hello Kitty pants, really quickly. As always, I am back. Your girl's back again. We cover your, as always, cover your custom and your duties and your tariff should you need that covered if you guys are based in the States. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, please feel free to message Jasper. Please drop my number down for WhatsApp. How is everyone? How is everyone's Christmas? How is everyone's holiday season? It is so dry. How's everyone's holiday season? I literally don't see anyone here. Hold on 1 second, guys. Today is actually warmer than I thought. Oh my god, guys. All right. Let's wake everyone up, guys. I mean, it's been 10 minutes. Where's everyone? Where is everyone? Come say hi, guys. Come say hi. Today is all Hermès. Tomorrow will be Chanel. Today is Hermès, tomorrow is Chanel, and then the following day will be New M, which will be a mix of items. And then on Saturday, we will have one Christos, and then 11th, we will have ready to wear. So guys, come say hi. Before we get started, happy 2026. I mean, I know I'm like really late to the 2026 game, but happy 26 from My Melody, guys. Happy 26 from My Melody. This is I was doing this what's it called, like mystery box of Hello Kitty. So we got My Melody, which is in pink with this sparkly dress. We have Pom Pom Purin, glitter Pom Pom Purin in the family. We also have glitter kitty in the family. So come and say hi, guys, before we get started. Today is what, like Wednesday for everyone, right? And then everyone's like, okay, I've been gone for 2 weeks. And I come back with a gazillion of Hello Kitties, including Mira, including gold kitties like this, like in a 24 karat gold situation, the 999.9, and then I have like gold bars, which is, you know, another story. So I'm gonna give everyone a pen really quickly before we start. And guys, just come and say hi, because I don't want to start without like saying hi to everyone first. You know the drill. It is freezing, guys. I landed yesterday. I was in Guangzhou, and I was in Shenzhen. I was running up and down my factories. New necklaces will be incoming. I need to text one of you guys actually, because incoming. And I'm thinking about a new packaging, guys. So, you know, new packaging and everything in between. All right, guys, let's give you guys really quickly of pieces. We have all the colorful situation. I have this, which is one of my favorite, your box Birkin, and then I have a vibrato. I have suede. I have plume. I have Birkin. I have hack, box, letter, everything in between, guys. So hi, come and say hi. Screw, put you guys back up here. Hold on one second, guys. Okay, I lost my hi, Catherine. Yay! Guys, I'm alive. Welcome back, guys. I'm alive. Box Birkin 35. We got vibrato, plume 28, right? 28, 32. Of course. Let's show you this way. Okay, I'm gonna do a better price on the suede because, okay, I have the story time of the suede. Suede time. Of course. So this one is your suede Lindy 26 in your glycine 90301706. 90301706. This one is your suede Lindy in your excellent condition. My mom have this. exact bag, but in a gold color, and she can tell you this is the best bag she purchased. I was trying to talk her into buying it because she didn't buy it from me, by the way. Like, you know, sad. She didn't buy it from me, but I found her. I knew she bought it from my friend. Hello, Siama. Yes, it was great. Dust bag, felt included. Excellent condition. I'm gonna show you guys really quickly. I know, Catherine, you need to go. So light signs of wear, you know, a little bit, I would say, but overall condition is really good. So when it comes to the suede, you just honestly need a buffer. If you guys are traveling a lot, this is the perfect option, because when it comes to the suede, it is a lighter. This one will be, I'm gonna give you guys a price. This is like way lighter compared to your normal leather, I would say, and I'm gonna give you the price because I know I can do a better price when it comes to this. It is so much lighter. It is easier to wear on a day-to-day basis, just because, you know, from a true this is gonna be $5,995. Hello, Leah. LV show will be next week. This is gonna be $5,995. $5,995. So when it comes to glycine, it is, you know, a discontinued color. I call this the lavender color. This one is your X stamp. Is it X stamp? Yeah, X stamp. Excellent condition. 2016 situation. My mom's one is her was a gold, but I prefer this color. You guys know I'm not like a neutral color person. However, this is really, really light, easy to wear, and it is much, that sounds weird, much, you know, like less structure, I would say, and it's just softer, and you can like really play around with it. And then even if you bump into, you know, things, you don't have to worry too much. You just have to like use a rubber, like a suede rubber, to buffer it out. Interior is super nice and clean. So $5,995 is a great price point, guys. $8,000. 26 glycine, which is my preferred like size. You know. Any double in suede? No, at the moment. Only grizzly, no full suede. Full suede is like this. Let me show you. Full suede, only one, which is this black plume. But recondition, I would say go for this one. The only thing I will say, Catherine, this one has, you know, there's rubbing here. You know, like the suede has gone a little bit. This just becomes smooth leather. But this is the full double plume mini. So 2 options. So we have the grizzly and then the double. I'm gonna show you the double really quickly. 9029-9748. 9029-9748. Plume 20 black double. Condition is good. I would say 8 out of 10, just because the top, you have the rubbing, which is very normal, because this is where your hand, like if you sweat, it's gonna affect the suede, right? Condition is very good. Double in suede. Mini. This one is, I hope this is up already. Why is it not up? This is gonna be 5,700 pounds. 5,700 pounds. So if you are, you know, if you just want like, you know, easy to wear, I really do recommend this one, because I have, you know, my mom had this exact same one, which is in a different color. It is the same size 26. It's very easy for her to wear. She wear it to work. Hello, Lisa. Guys, I promise I will message everyone back today. Right? This is a very, so this is the plume. Condition wise, I'll rate this a good 8 out of 10, just because there is, you know, can you guys see the suede here came off? where like if you sweat and you hold it, obviously if you put a twilly, it will work really well. 5,700 pounds, black double. We don't really get black double anymore. H square. DEFGH. 2004. Black. This is full black. Black. Full black. $5,700. And Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year, everyone. Full black. Should we do a best price situation? I'll let you tell me. This is black. For referencing. No problem. So, just a little bit of, I will say, like, signs of wear on here. This is where, like, you know, the suede has come off because of the rubbing, and then when you, like, hold it, which is very normal, especially for vintage bags. This is obviously 2 minutes for best price. Okay, this one, I'll give you my best price, Catherine, for the full double, because I think you are gravitating towards more of the full double. Oh, damn, that's a good price. My best price for you, Catherine, it's I'll take 1K off, 1,000 pounds off for you. 1,000 pounds off, which is what, 4,700. And you can wear it on your shoulder, which is very nice. 2 minutes for best price and I'll leave. 4,700. I hope this is worth the 2 minutes. I think it's worth the 2 minutes. But I'll let you tell me. 4,700 pounds. I'll take 1,000 off. Should you want it? 1,000 off. Jasper, can we give conversion, please? Thank you. You can go up your shoulder. You can wear it on the crook of your arm. You know, this is like literally so black. Like super black with palladium hardware. Palladium hardware, guys. I actually really want like a plume now. Thinking of it, you know, because it's like a if you know situation. If you guys want something that's like not as like in your face situation, like, you know, sometimes people are like, oh, I want some like if you know bags, and plume is a good option. 4,700. Should you want it, I will change the price. If not, I'm gonna leave it at full now. £4,700. 4,700 pounds. Do we pin this? I did, right? Okay, fine. 4,700 pounds. So let me know, guys. If not, we will continue. We will proceed. We'll proceed. Right, guys. Welcome back. 2026 is officially 2026, and I am officially back. If you guys are here, come say hi. Do you have a Soul Kelly 26? Soul Kelly in pink. I don't know if you like pink though, Lisa. It's like a, I think it's like a rose lipstick. Rose lipstick. Kelly 26. How is everyone? How's everyone's Christmas? How is everyone's what's it called? How is everyone's New Year? How's everyone? By the way. Didn't do our like really quickly like daily greetings. Tomorrow will be Chanel, guys. Tomorrow will be Chanel. So Kelly 22 in pink. See? Look at how nice this is. So Kelly in your 22, I believe. Let's have a look. Don't know if you're a pink girl. I'm gonna show you. 1 second. Ouch. No 22, only 26. No 22, only 26. I have Kelly Sports though. Do you just think this is a V bag? No 22. 26. 26 in rose lipstick. Which is one of my favorite color, guys. This is 90308972. 90308972. Which is not in here. Okay, great. Which is like this. What do you guys think? I actually quite like this. You know, I mean, you guys know I love me a good pink color, and I will give you guys the price. Jasper, I will go through it and I will give you the price. Yeah? Okay. Yeah, I mean, depending on your personal preference, this is the 26. A lot of people are looking for the smaller because I know they re-released the small as like a mini, I think. Re-released as a mini. This is a small. 26 is, I would say, like a medium. What, do you see the pending invoices? I just want everyone to see my jeans. You know? Because I have Hello Kitty jeans. Hello Kitty, Hello Kitty, Hello Kitty, Hello Kitty, Hello Kitty. You know? Very cool jeans. No? Alright. So this is the only one I have. This is a size 26, guys. Size 26. And then in the pink family, we have obviously other options, Birkins and Kellys. But if you guys are not sure, I will share the pricing on the Soul Kelly. Let me just go through it with you guys then. Might as well just, you know, finish it. You know. So, excellent condition, Clemence leather. There is nothing for me to point out. Literally, very nice and clean. There is light signs of wear on the hardware. Fine hairline scratches, nothing too major. I'm gonna give you guys the price. This is gonna be this is gonna be a good price, guys. This is gonna be 4.5. Joshua, check your messages. Check your emails. You know, size 26, which I really like because this one you can actually crossbody. Not me yelling at people. Can you check your messages, by the way? Please, I'm begging you. You can actually crossbody it. You guys are like, no, you're a liar. I'm not a liar, guys. I promise you can crossbody this. Obviously, you gotta like work it. You know, you gotta like work with it. 4,500 pounds is a great price point, guys. Q in a square rose lipstick, which is your pinkety pink, which I love. I'm 5'3" for reference, guys. Interior is nice and clean. Interior is nice and clean. You have to like work with it a little bit if you want to wear it as a crossbody. I don't think the 22 can work as a crossbody because the strap is a little bit shorter. However, I will say if you do want a crossbody bag, a 26 is your best friend. This one will actually fit your laptop if you do want like a laptop bag, which I will show you. Right? Like if you guys want a laptop bag, 26 is your best friend. You know? Like obviously not like a, you know, this is my MacBook. Fits right in. 22 won't fit in. It will fit in like this. So should you want to travel, or should you want to go to the airport. I need to get an airport bag, guys, actually, travel bag, just because, you know, I cannot run around with my suitcase with my Chanel Classic Flap anymore. I think like that it's the era that we need to end in, because I have so much stuff. I have so much stuff, you know? Like I promise myself, you know, I won't get a big suitcase. I won't travel with a big suitcase unless the journey is 12 hours. Like for example, if I have to fly back to London, I have no choice. I have to go with a big suitcase. But if I'm traveling anywhere from Asia all the way to Dubai, you know, or the Middle East, I'm not bringing a big suitcase. So, but I cannot bring a small suitcase and a small bag, right? Because it's a bit crazy. I need to, this year I actually need to get a Birkin 35. I'm not even joking. I need to get a Birkin 35. Or a Kelly flat, I don't know. But, you know, that's the goal. So, my mom was like, you spent too much money this year. Like, she was like, you spent too much money this 2 weeks. Can you go back and to make money? You know, like, you know, otherwise, how are you going to spend? I was like, fair game. Fair play. So, this is a size 26, excellent condition, 4,500 pounds, which is a great price point. Consider it's pretty much just a Chanel Classic Flap price point for Hermès bag. When it gets to a certain level, I will always... Sure. When it comes to a certain price point, I will always recommend going for Kelly or a Hermès piece, unless the Chanel is very, very special. You know, that's just how my brain function. I'm gonna show you up close. If you want, I'm gonna flip screen, Kelly. Sorry, Lisa. I'm gonna flip screen for you. And good. And you guys know, you know, I'm not a... See, the harbor is very good. A little fine hairline scratches, nothing major. And obviously there's some of my fingerprints. And then here I'll show you guys really quickly. Light press mark. Sometimes when it comes to the older lipsticks, does have an odor, but this one doesn't. This one doesn't. Because sometimes it does, you know, rose lipstick might or might not have an odor, just because it's just that year of production that comes with the odor, but you know. But look at how cute, right? So Kelly 26. I mean, it's good that we didn't do, I mean, with the new Hermès price increase, there might be a slight chance we need to jack up the price a little bit, just because, you know, not because I want to. It's just because like the what is it called? You know, just how the prices, the things come in when it comes to, but a little bit limited. Limited on color or budget. Budget we can work on. If this is something that you like, we can work on it together. I love me a good pink. Use organizer. Use organizer so everything doesn't fall to the bottom. Using organizer is a good idea, Lisa. Let me see if I can get you an organizer. If you already have an organizer like company that you like to use, if not, I can get you one. It will just take some time to arrive to you actually, because I use this company in Hong Kong. They do really nice bag organizer that, you know, that you can just like take it out in and out. I mean, I wouldn't worry too much because it does have compartments, you know. Yeah, you can wear a crossbody. You have to work around with it a little bit, guys. I will be honest, which I will show you. You can wear as a long shoulder, like this. Or you can wear as a crossbody. Sure. So, how it works is basically, you unstrap this part. And then you have to like play around with it a little bit because it does have this part. Can you guys see? Like this, which is like the buckle part, which you have to kind of like loop this in and out a little bit. I'll show you. This is how Right? I agree. So see, you can make it into a very long strap, and then you can loop this back in again. I also recommend getting a buckle from like a different brand, like from Amazon or something, so you can really like play around with it, because like endless option, right? I will say you can either hook it on, or basically how it works is you can see the buckle over here. I'm sorry, I have to squat because I have no like nothing to work with today. Can you guys see? So basically I just buckle this. Obviously you have to like kind of secure it. I would say recommend getting like a buckle or like a, you know, Hermès ribbon. You can tie this up a little bit, and then you can tie this side up a little bit. You guys see? You can wear it across me like this. But you just have to play around with it a little bit, guys. Highly recommend playing with it a little bit. You know. Does that make sense, guys? Does that make any sense? Do I make any sense? And then you can put your travel documents here, because I always think about travel. Like I love, you know, I won't say I love, because yeah, exactly, it's like an Everlyn, but like a Kelly version, you know. I always think about traveling because I'm constantly on the go, you know. This year's, exactly, see, you read my mind. This year's New Year, letter lined, yes, 100% letter lined. Show you again. This year's New Year resolution, it's, you know, make money with strategies. So this year you can expect a lot of like, you know, fun trips coming from me, with different options coming from me, and new fun bits, you know. Obviously I loved showing you guys bags, I love showing you guys like branded pieces, but at the same time I feel like we need to like spice things up a little bit, you know, which will be coming. The spice will be coming next week, guys. The spice will be coming next week, which I'm excited for you guys. 100% letter lined. The only thing that is not letter lined sometimes when it comes to Hermès, it's your canvas bags, or sometimes the Dublé, Grizzly, the older version, the Gillies, sometimes it's not letter lined. Do you have this in a dark color? No, only at the moment pink. Only at the moment pink. Only at the moment pink. So there you go, guys. 26 in pink. Dark color, no. We used to, if you have a certain like request, I'm happy to send you options, but not at the moment. If you want darker colors, you can message me. I'll pin my number down below. You can WhatsApp me or message me. Please, guys, make sure you follow Luxury Promos Next Gen. That's where all the new Japan update will come from. So yeah. So there you go. Okay, next, moving on. If we're talking about dark colors, I have two bags that when I come in, I was like, ooh. We have, for example, a green. This is a limited green color. This is the Titian, which is like a very dark vert color. And then we also have another one that just got in, which is this, your vibrato situation in a 32, 28, 32. Hello, Fatima. I know. I'm so happy, Lisa. I remember. I'm so glad you love it. Guys, I'm sorry if I didn't message you back throughout the holidays because your girl has locked my phone. I've locked my phone for a while. You know, I was just, you know, trying to not look at work when I'm with my dog and family. Dog is the main thing, you know. Happy New Year. Any B25 insane price. If you ask, I shall provide. I shall provide, guys. You know, let me have a look. I do have crazy price, but You guys need to guide me. Okay. I have a Capucine Birkin 25. Capucine 25. I think this might be the ridiculous price point. Or if you guys are okay, I don't like Swift. See, this is what I mean. You guys don't like orange. I'm so sad. Why do you guys like orange? I feel like orange gets such a bad rap. Okay. Why do you guys like orange? What is the reason, guys? Tell me. Like, honestly, tell me. I want to know. Why? Tell me. No orange. See, you guys are like, I don't want orange. Okay, no orange. I'm gonna give you this then. No Swift. Okay, Capucine is a Swift. Okay, fine. Okay, I'm gonna give you this then. See, this is your sapphire, blue sapphire Epsom. No orange. Best price. This is my best price, and this is Epsom. Epsom blue sapphire. Epsom blue sapphire Q square. Q in a square. 2014 Q square. I'm gonna give you guys the deets before we move on to the price. This one is, damn, this is gonna be a good price, guys. The conversion has been looking really pretty lately, you know, which is hallelujah, guys. Right. This is your Birkin 25 blue sapphire in your Epsom leather, which tick off your boxes, right? No orange, no Swift, and this is a good neutral. Blue sapphire is one of the hardest color to come by when it comes to the house of blue. We used to have blue electric. We used to have, like, you know, more color option, but honestly, blue sapphire I have not seen for a really long time. Corner of this is very nice and clean. We don't, in a current season wise, we don't see much Epsom Birkin 25, I'll be honest. Nice and clean. Side, very nice and clean. Front, clean. Back, clean. No scratch, no marks, no whatsoever. Let me open this up. Interior is super nice and clean. Comes with key and clochette and the back for the key and clochette. But if you guys are like, okay, I really need a dust bag, I will throw in a dust bag, right? You know, that's not major. You know, 90299355. I'm gonna give you guys a price. Jasper, please don't pin the price yet. Interior is nice and clean. Nothing for me to point. I'm Alita. How are you guys? Do you guys miss me? The Hello Kitty will be shipping, guys, this week. You know, if you guys order things for me, I was gone for 2 weeks. So, promise back to normal programming this week. You know. Do we like this? I think we like this, right? We do like this. I'm going to give you the price. $13,995. $13,995 for Birkin 25. Birkin 25. Epsom. Blue sapphire. Palladium power. That's a great combo. £13.95. Hope you guys have a great holiday with your family, loved ones. I have a great one with my family. Been running around China like a mad chicken. I got these new jeans. You know? Hello Kitty jeans. Right? This is nice. $13,995. You know, again, another option, like, honestly, this was gone. You know, I have one. Someone wanted it, like, really wanted it, but then it was sold. And I was like, I can't give you another one. You know? It was like, I think 2 months ago. November. So don't think too hard, guys. You know? My motto of 2026. Money you can always make back. When things go out of stock, it goes out of stock. You know? I saw this gorgeous Birkin 35 in Lagoon, and canvas combo, and I honestly like was thinking like real hard, but then, you know, at that time your girl's cash was low. You know, if it was me today, I would have bought it, because money will always come back, guys. Repeat after me: money will always come back, but things go out of stock, especially when it comes to Hermès. When the price go up, the price go up. Damn. You know, if you want a Birkin 25, this is a great option. This is a great option. You know, obviously she is a blue sapphire, which is slightly older, 2014-ish, in comparison to like if you want like newer season bag. But obviously newer season bags, the prices will change. So T. There you go. Next, moving on. I'm gonna show you one of my personal favorite, because I don't wear black bags. Point blank, period. However, if I were to get a black bag, it will be this. It's a Birkin 35. It's a Birkin 35 box calf with your gold hardware. You guys know how hard it is to get a Birkin in a box calf, especially when it comes to the vintage family, just because, you know, there is only so little time where box leather and a Birkin collide, right? I think we only see it in like the 2000s, 2001, 2002, 2003, and then that's pretty much it. And we have, you know, seen on and off one or two throughout the year. This is your Birkin 35 in box calf, gold hardware, excellent condition. There's nothing for me to point out recondition wise. Nice and clean, no scratches whatsoever. Seals are on the hardware. No cracking, no whatsoever. Dust back, key and clochette rain cover. Dust back, key and clochette rain cover. If I were to get a black bag, honestly, it will be a Birkin. I know, right, Rose? It will be a Birkin 35 black box gold hardware. I don't care, guys. This is like, I'm sorry, how cool is this? Or a hack, you know. There's two bags that I would get it in a black. I'll say hack. It has to be like a certain combo. It has to be Birkin 35 or Birkin 30 black box. Palladium hardware, gold hardware. Doesn't matter. But it just have to be black box, you know. She is definitely that girl. So she is 90307912, 90307912. And it's good that our conversion is looking really nice. I don't know where you guys are watching from. I think mainly Middle East and the UK today, guys. Like for this time zone. We get a pen. Excellent condition. Nothing for me to point out. No cracking, no cracking, no lacking, no whatsoever. Original state, original state. Look at the shine, guys. Look at that shine. I'll show you guys really quickly. UK. Nice. Base, super clean. And this is like harsh lighting, guys. Harsh lighting, and you guys can see. Look at that. Gorgeous condition. And this is the orange dust bag option. So I'm gonna ask Jasper to pin up the price. 90307912. 90307912. 13.5. Right? This is how I feel. I got Regeron, which is basically PDRN, which is basically salmon DNA injected to the skin, and it hurt like crazy, guys. I'm not even being funny. And it hurt like crazy, guys. It hurt so much. Especially when it injects over here, upper lip. Like tears. I have tears going on. So there we go. Birkin 35 black box gold hardware with excellent condition. I will say like black box, it's very hard for us to find like pristine condition, so I'll say this is actually a really good one. Jasper, you might want to change the title. It's 13.5 for the Birkin 35 black box. So there you go. Options. I also want to show you guys one of my personal favorite. You know, there's certain bags that it just really gravitates. I really gravitate towards. You know, including I just like very special bags or like special colors that you guys don't see often. You know, like Blue Lagoon, which I love. We have like I actually really like orange, but I know not everyone loves a good orange. You know, I love a good white. Where did the white bag go? Or a Birkin 35 in campus. 13.5 F square DEF 2002. The last, I'll say, vintage black box calf Birkin, I'll say it will be around 2003. I've not seen after 2004, I'll be very honest. So that will be, I will say, like 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003. That's like the 4 years that they produce black, like not black, but box Birkin 35. Usually the prices do hike up because of rarity, but you know, you guys know. All right, next. Who is watching today? Vibrato. Moving on to one of our favorite, you know, cool special pieces. You know, cool special pieces including the club, cool special pieces including the canvas, cool special pieces double, gillies, everything in between. I just really like, you know, cool pieces. I really personally really like Kelly flat, but I feel like not a lot of people like Kelly flat. Because Kelly flat you can actually like wrap the bag, you know, you can like it's a Swift letter. So technically speaking, you can like collapse the bag, you know, and like tuck it in, which is very cool. I've seen some like really cool girl who wears it. I'm like, whoo, yes. Okay. Anyways, let's moving on to your Vibrato Plume 32. Sorry, 32. This is your Vibrato Rouge H in your excellent condition. So when we are talking about the Vibrato, basically it's a, you know, compress of leather over here, so you guys can see the layering. I remember they actually did they did it in the Everlyn, they did it in the Picotin, they did it in the Birkin, they did it in the Kelly, and then obviously we have seen the Plume. It's features in the what's it called? Sex and the City, I think it was. Yeah, it was in Sex and the City. This one is excellent condition. It would go hardware. I'll say this is one of the I think on like for display only. So corner you guys can see. Very nice and clean. Do a little bit roundabout really quickly. Dust bag. Interior super nice and clean. This is like definitely like collector's piece. If you guys have, I've sold a hack before, which is honestly super cool, to one of you guys, and this is the Plume. This will go up your shoulder. We'll fit your laptop. I mean, the go up the shoulder option is only like, you know, non-winter, because honestly with a winter coat, nothing will go up the shoulder. Nothing will go up the shoulder during winter, guys. I'll be very honest. Nothing. Honestly, nothing. So let's get this one pinned. This one is 903079993. 903079993 in excellent condition. Vibrato. Unfortunately, I'm just not a Rouge H person. You guys know I love my good cherry. Like if I were to pick, I would pick Rouge Fifth. I will pick your Rouge Kazakh. I will pick your like in your face Rouge. However, if you guys are a muted color person, this is it. This is it, guys. This is it. Rouge Hate, you guys already know. I might have a crazy, if the person then don't check out, I'm gonna offer it to you guys, which is a Kelly for 6K. not do the prices this morning? We did the prices this morning, Jasper. What's going on, man? This is gonna be 4,500 pounds. 4,500 pounds. What? I did this morning. I showed this morning. This is this morning. What the hell? What's going on, man? Interesting. 4,500. 4,500 pounds. So weird. I literally showed this morning. Really? Do we not? Slowly losing my mind. You're so like, this is your first day back. I was like, I know, right? Full 4,500 pounds, guys. 4,500 pounds. Okay, moving on next. What do you guys want to see? Let me know. Otherwise, I'm gonna just continue showing you my pieces. Well, I mean, like in terms of the things that I like, you know, including double, gillies. Are told, would you recommend Rouge Cellier? How would you describe Rouge Cellier? Okay, Rouge Cellier, basically, it's like ox blood, to be exact. Basically, ox blood as a color. Ox blood. That's like exact description for it. It's like, I really don't want to scare you guys because my description will get a little bit like crazy. Basically, it's like the color of ox blood when it dries. Are told Kelly usually? No, that's not true. We have told Kelly in for Cellier and Retourné. We have both Cellier and Retourné. I'm gonna show you options. For example, this is a Retourné and this is a Cellier. Obviously, this is actually a really good price. I'm thinking of getting I have like a couple things that I want in my wish list. So this is a Cellier. This is a Retourné. Retourné in your navy box, and this is your Cellier in your black, kind of like a panda situation. Two options. I mean, my favorite color, I have quite a bit of colors that I like, but I like fun colors. I really want a Kelly cut, guys. This year, 2026, I'm getting a Kelly cut. I'm getting one. I'm gonna get one. It's giving fashion queen. This is what my friend said. He was like, oh, it's gonna give fashion queen. I love him. My friend is so funny. This is 9029 2060. 9029 2060. And now I'm gonna give you the price. So, oh my god, Lisa. Is it too early to give you the your wish list bag? Alright. This is navy with canvas. Lisa's like, crap. I'm gonna give you the price. Anyways. So 28 Retourné Go Hot Wear box leather in your excellent condition. This is a single hook situation. That is my current price, but obviously we're gonna work on it together. Gorgeous condition. I know, she's like, dang it. Condition is gorgeous. Corner 1 and 2 very nice and clean. Base is super nice and clean. I love the canvas bag. If I were to pick, I would have picked if I were to get a Birkin, obviously white is my favorite. If I come across a canvas with white leather, 35, that's it, guys. It's game over for everyone. I want that. desperately, because I'm from Hong Kong, and you guys know Hong Kong is a very like warm climate, and whenever it comes to warm climate, I think canvas does work really well, especially if you guys are going on vacation, especially if you guys are going on like tropical, you know, or just you just want an overall lighter bag. Canvas is honestly a really good option. So corner is really nice and clean, fine hairline scratches on the hardware, nothing too major for me to point out. This one also comes with your dust bag, key and cliche, and your strap. I'm gonna show you. And I know Lisa, you're thinking about a Kelly too. Like, I feel like vintage Kelly, you can really like play around. You don't have to worry too much. And it's a softer structure bag, which means you don't have to worry too much. I'll show you really quickly. This is what it looks like on me. I will say I would recommend to wear it as a shoulder bag. When you wear it as a crossbody, it will get in between your boobs, which I really don't like. But, you know, personal preference, right? All right, I'm gonna let you think, but I know what I can do it for. I know how much I can do it for. So I'm gonna let you think. This is Retourne. Exactly, this is definitely casual. So, you know, I'm gonna give you my best, and then you can tell me what you think. You know, obviously split it is available. C in a circle, C in a circle, which makes her how old are you? Let's see. C in a circle, which makes it 1973. Casual. Definitely a casual. Okay, I will do this one for $12.9. $12.9, you know. $12,900. $12,900. Jasper, can you convert it backwards? You know, casual. If there's a white 1335 with canvas, it's over, guys. I want that. Either that, I will say, because I like cooler color pieces. 1973. Navy with canvas, usually when it comes to vintage, only in gold hardware. If you're looking into when it comes to palladium, I would say you're looking into like the 2000s, because they didn't really release palladium until like 1990, after 1999, I would say. So when it comes to the older vintage, it is usually with gold hardware. Same as Chanel, right? Chanel doesn't really do silver hardware until like late 90s, because it's not really a thing for them. Right? I really like, you know, it's like a little bit of like casual South of France, Nice. Is it? Nice, right? Yeah, Nice. A bit of a Nice, a bit of a Can? Is it cane or can, right? You know, South of France, very chill, like linen dress, linen pants, Orange, Oasis situation. Which is like, you know, basically what I look like 24/7 during summer. I'm a summer girlfriend for you guys. 1973 with canvas. Condition of the canvas is absolutely gorgina. You guys can see. No marks. Obviously, I do say like still be, you know, careful when you guys are using. Q3. You're like, oh, I was thinking about Q3. Fair enough. You know, at least this is like in the back of your mind. Like, at least you know I have that available for you, Lisa. You're like, oh, I was thinking Q3. Now, hey, you know, I always exceed expectation. You girls are like, don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I was like, I think it's a good thing. You're thinking more like a Q3 situation. Maybe we can push it to Q1. I don't know. So there you guys go. 2026. I know. I have big goals in 2026, guys. Honestly, there's so much things up and running and planning. Okay, moving on, ladies. Moving on. I want to do tomorrow is all Chanel, guys. So if you guys want anything Hermès, focus on today, and then obviously on Thursday we'll do new ins. Should we have new ins? We do have new ins. That will be coming. Hi Tessa, I know, right? I really like Toe. And then she's in Singapore and she like really gets it, you know. And like obviously I'm in Japan, which I get all 4 seasons, which is great. But whenever like I'm definitely going to go to Thailand this year because I plan it with my friend. So you know, canvas, definitely canvas. Like maybe like a 35. I want like a white 35 with canvas. White 35 with canvas. Okay, moving on, ladies. Toe. Speaking of toe, I actually have a 40 toe. Should you guys want to see a 40 toe? There's just something about like canvas, you know, just really gets me. Just gets me. Okay, moving on, guys. Moving on. In the family of, are we more leaning towards Birkin or are we leaning towards more Kelly? I'm definitely someone who's leaning towards more Birkin. I'm a more like a top handle person, I will say. You know, definitely more of a top handle person. And I cannot believe one of my favorite colors have made a comeback. For vertical, is in your gold hardware. Yes, 28 did come in box. I sold one before. I think it was 28. Was it 28 or 32? Yeah, it did come in box before. But it's very hard to get. I have one, and I sold in a heartbeat. I'm very careless, guys. I'll be honest. I'm not the most careful person in the entire world. But I wear, however, you know. I mean, in worst case scenario, I'll send it to spa. Because I do have a trusted spa that I use for personal reason. We also have a vertical gold hardware. This is your Evercolor. Rose, if you do want a hack in box, you can drop me a message. I can source for you. It will take some time. If you are like, you know, if you're really specific with the spec, we can look for you. But yeah, sometimes I can find, but it will be what's it called? It will be request. For vertical in your Birkin 30. Vertical in your Birkin 30. And then we will move on to see other things. I'm thinking. Okay. For vertical is an option. We have Soleil. Are you Soleil? I have so much things that I want, guys. The list keep going, Amber. The list keep going on and on. The list keep going on and on. For my milestone birthday, so got time. Okay, nice. So if we have time to work with, definitely this is something that we can look for, Rose. I have sold a 32. Let me have a look. I think I sold a 32 before. Yeah, it was a box hack in 32 palladium hardware. And then we have 20, 32. Black Bully 27. Black Bully, not 27. And we have 30, 31 vintage. 31, not 27. not 20, black box. So if you're interested, let me know. I can whip it out for you. Well, in the meantime, I'm gonna do this. Tabac camel, which is this. Tabac camel, which is the closest color to trench, before trench, I would say. And obviously, you guys know trench usually command a premium because trench is trench, right? There's a certain color or color family that always always fetch a premium, like for example, trench, obviously taupe, obviously gold, black, Rouge H, chocolate, you know, that's just like a handful of option. No worries. Not at the moment. 27, not at the moment. I think it's 30. Let me double confirm and give me 1 second. Okay. I think only 31. Only 31 at the moment, but we'll check. All right, tabac camel. So when it comes to the trench family, I will show you in comparison this and trench together so you guys can see the color difference. Honestly, the color, there's not much difference. The only thing is it's a bit, this one has a little bit of a warmer, no 27, only 31 at the moment. So you guys can see trench and tabac camel, basically, practically speaking, identical. Obviously, trench is a little bit neutral undertone, and obviously the tabac camel is a little bit more warm undertone. So corner of this is very nice and clean, guys. Corner 1, 2, boom, boom, 3, 4, base, clean. This is in your Clemence leather with gold hardware. And key clochette included. Nothing major for me to point out. Obviously, a little fine hairline scratches on the hardware, but nothing too major. I'm gonna come up close to you guys. In comparison, if you are talking about this one and trench, I will say they are quite similar. But obviously, this is a little bit more neutral than tone. Tabac camel is a good color, guys. 90294144. 90294144. 90294144. Clemence L in a square corner. Nice and clean. Base clean. Nothing major. And if you guys like neutral, this is it. If you guys want neutral but don't want to pay a crazy price, this is a good option. I cannot take this seriously, guys. Sometimes I do buy things without thinking, but this is part of it. And then we also have ostrich, but I don't know, guys. Do you guys like ostrich? I actually like ostrich, but it has to be like a fun color. 11.5. See, 11.5 is a great price, no? 11.5 for a Jasper. What's going on? I think you keep copying pasting the wrong thing. Okay, Tabac Camel 11.5. Tabac Camel 11.5. Jasper we'll pin it properly this time. All right, moving on on, guys. I do want to show you guys this one. This is called a Fur Pale. I know there's not much information regarding this color like up in the internet. This is Fur Pale, which very similar to Sage, but it's not Sage. Sage, it's a little bit darker. Fur Pale, which is a limited color only in your, I remember like 2003, 4, 5-ish. G, D. 2003. A limited color only for a limited time. The early 2000s. So, this one is in very good condition. If you guys are looking for Sage. Again, Sage is another color that fetch a premium. I don't know why. I honestly think it's because of the secondary market in Asia, especially. But this one is actually a good option. I mean, I'm not like a light green person, but this is actually quite nice. Fur Pale, Gold Hardware. Fur Pale, Gold Hardware. And then we have, when it comes to the Birkin 35 family, we do have Birkin 35 in gold on gold. So depending on what you guys are looking for, I guess. We have gold with palladium as with. Okay, next up, moving on. So, options today. Options today. Okay, let's give you guys a pen really quickly so you guys can tell me what you guys want to see. We have our family of families. Family of families. So cute. You have your 2026 situation. You know? We have your Birkin family over here. We have your... Let me twist this. I actually really like orange. I know a lot of people said no orange, but I actually really like orange. We have Hack 32 in your gold on gold. We have your Birkin 35 in your gold on gold. We also have anemone. This is in a Swift letter. I know people are looking for Togo, but this is in a Swift letter. We also have some neutral black, you know, Kelly's over here. I am... Like, I hate to admit, but I am definitely a Birkin person in comparison to a Kelly person. I am definitely a Birkin person, you know. You guys can see over here, we have, this is very cool. Calamatic, which is honestly, I think Calamatic and, what's it called? Colormatic and the Cargo are quite similar family. We have your Magnolia, Extreme, Atoll, Frida, which is honestly my favorite color, and then we have everything over here. So let me know what you guys are looking for. Or if you guys are here for chit chat, I'm happy to chit chat. I'm happy to chit chat. Tomorrow will be Chanel. So, give you guys 30 minutes. 30 minutes. I'm gonna keep... I'm gonna try to whip out some like cool bits for you guys. Which will be coming next week. The spice, I always say like this... spice. I'm gonna whip up some spice for you guys because, you know, this year it's all about new things, new things, you know, which I cannot wait to show you guys my new pieces. For example, you guys will have to know. You guys will have to know. It will come next week. It will come next week. At the moment, no color pochette. I know you've been looking for color pochettes, but no, only black with palladium hardware at the moment. Ever calf black palladium hardware. That's only one of a color pochette that we have at the moment. At the meantime, guys. Well, in the meantime, let's talk Pion. Yes, Year of the Horses. Year of the Horses. I actually need to go check my this year's situation. Like in terms of this year, my avoid, like what I should avoid, what I should be doing. And obviously I need to go back to the temple this before February because I need to complete this year's praying because I completed my goal this year. Every year once I completed my goal, because I always have like a goal that I write down on the, like, you know, like a wishing thing, like what's it called, like a wishing tablet thing, and then I hang it on the in the temple. So if I complete, I will go back to pray about it. Can you guys believe this year I'm gonna be like 27? Astrology reading. Yeah, I need to go see what this year's thing is. Is it astrology reading? Chinese astrology reading? Probably. Hi, Belle. Happy New Year, guys. Let's talk Pion. This one is 90308974, 90308974, blue Pion box, palladium hardware. Sorry, not box, gosh. Epsom leather, palladium hardware with your Birkin 30. Birkin 30. I love blue Pion. This is in between a green and a blue and a green, you know. That's why it's called blue Pion, because you can't, it's not, I mean, it's technically speaking of blue, I think. Right? 90308974, 90308974, palladium hardware, blue Pion. No worries, Lisa, good night. I know it must be late for you. Aren't you in the States? Isn't this like 2 a.m. for you? Get some rest. Blue Pion in your pristine condition palladium hardware. Corner of this is super nice and clean. There's nothing major for me to point out, guys. You can see. Dun-dun-dun. Yeah, good night. It's supposed to be late for you. Epsom leather. There's something about Epsom blue Pion that I really like, because my bag is also blue Pion. My bag was blue Pion with palladium hardware in your constant elan. This is gonna be $12,995. $12,995. Excellent condition, dust bag, key and clochette, and your rain cover and felt. She is your P in a square. 2012. I think mine is also P. I think, yeah, mine is also P. P in the square. If you're talking about good resale value, obviously Birkin 30, Birkin 25, Birkin 35, the Birkins, the Kellys, they always have a great resale value. And if you guys are really into like, okay, things are like, you know, the classic color will always stand high when it comes to price point. So the black, the e-taupe, the gold, sometimes the gray too, but depending on location, you know, depending on where you are, guys. So neutrals, the big three, the blacks, the gold, the e-taupe will always stay high when it comes to price point wise. And you know, when it comes to colorful bags, it also, you know, hold really well price points, especially with the price increase coming up. So really depending on what you like, I always recommend buying what you like first. But unless you guys are like, okay, I'm just buying to put it into my closet, you know, to save money and to wait for it to resell, I would say go for a Birkin or Kelly in your neutral color. Either color hardware option. So there you go, 12,995. Either hardware option. Does that help answer your question? The Birkins, the Kellys, and also the neutral colors, and also the special pieces. For example, the double, the suede pieces also have a great resale value, especially when they relaunch. Any question, comments, concern, guys? Any question, any comments, any concern, guys? All right, moving on. We're gonna do two more, and then I'm gonna leave time for questions, comments, concern, everything in between, and we'll go from there. Collector's piece, for example, the Gillies, for example, the double and the double, the Gillies, the Grizzlies, they all have great, you know, people tends to hunt them down just because they are special. So if you guys are, you know, already have your neutral colors, go for your special pieces, like a special collector pieces, for example this one, or for example JPG collection, things like that. Things that will release, that might release back, or might not, that might be discontinued forever. So those are the things that will always have a great resale value in. So does that answer your questions? I hope so. Okay, moving on. Next we will do this, one of my personal favorite, Birkin 30 in bamboo. Oh. Birkin 30 in bamboo. This one is 90305240. 90305240. Birkin 30 Gillies in your bamboo toggles, in your toggles with leather, in excellent condition. You guys can see corner of this is very nice and clean. There's nothing for me to point out. Recondition wise, base is good, front is clean, back is also clean. So this one is with your palladium hardware. Dust back here in clochette and felt. Dust back here in clochette and felt. No problem. This one you have your kind of like a lace pattern over here. This one is 16.5. Gillies collection bamboo. This one is the full leather option, and there's sometimes we see the leather canvas combo. Leather canvas combo. This one is 16.5. 22,213. Pristine condition. I mean, if I don't already have a green bag, I will be all over this. But I'm trying to collect the rainbow. I have green, red, blue, silver. The next will be purple or white. Purple or white. This is the green bamboo. They're gonna go. There you guys go. Okay. Have a look at the carousel, guys. Have a look at the carousel. Let me know what you guys think. And then I will go through some bits and bobs. We will go through some bits and bobs. You know, have a look at the shopping cart. Let me know what you guys think. You know, obviously to this week's rundown, let me give you guys this week's rundown really quickly. Let's have a look. This week's rundown, we have tomorrow will be full Chanel show, which I will be able to give you guys vintage Chanel, more of a special Chanel pieces. We also have your we also have Ice Cube. Ice Cube. Gold Chanel. Gold Chanel. We have vintage. We have one GST. This is which is in navy. We also have you know, mini square, rectangles, everything in between. So that will be a little bit of a rundown that's happening tomorrow. And obviously on Friday we will have Friday morning we will be doing new ends. We'll be doing new ends from Japan. It will be a mix of Birkins and Chanel, and then we'll have, and then on what's it called? And then on Saturday will be Christos with the Christos community, and then 11 will be ready to wear. So questions, comments, concern, everything in between, ladies, let me know. I ordered myself a passport holder from Louis Vuitton. I actually need to go pick it up. Do you guys know they relaunched the Murakami Murakami in the white collection, which was orderable last in December, which I ordered one. But then I need to go pick it up. I keep forgetting to pick things up. And I got my mom a pink one too, which is super cute. Okay, guys, let me know. Questions, comments, concern, everything in between. I know it's a Wednesday, in the middle of the first week of January, which everyone is back to work. So, let me know what you guys are looking for. Options are definitely here, guys. Let me know, guys. Okay. I'm gonna give you guys like 10 minutes to work it out. You know, if there's any questions, comments, concern. I got these cutest jeans from China, which is like, and I got it tailored. Basically, they were like kind of like a half moon balloon jeans, but then I really don't really like the balloon situation because it makes me look weird, like proportion wise. So I had it cut and make it into like straight leg, which is very cool. You know, did a great tailoring on this. All right, guys, questions, comments, concern, everything in between, let me know. Do you guys love a go orange situation? No, you guys are like, nope, no orange. All right. This morning, someone was looking for exotic, so I have to show you guys this really quickly. Dark chocolate in your shiny croc. K25. K25 dark shiny croc. So let me know. Questions, comments, concern, everything in between, guys. If not, we're gonna wrap early today, so then I can go figure out my life really quickly, because, you know, my suitcase situation is a mess. My house situation is a mess. Because I got back this yesterday night, but I technically got back into the office this morning. So I need to figure out my life really quickly. So, any questions, comments, concern, everything in between, guys. Anything that you guys want me to show you? If not, we'll come back tomorrow for Chanel. We'll come back tomorrow for Chanel. Tomorrow, and then morning for, what's it called? Morning for New Ins. And then I will say, like, and then next week will be Louis Vuitton. Next week we have Louis Vuitton, we have jewelry. There is a jewelry fair on the 14th that I will be going, so guys, stay tuned. And then I will also be doing Louis Vuitton. Maybe we'll throw in a fur show somehow, somewhere in the middle. So let me know. Questions, comments, concern. If not, we're gonna see each other tomorrow. Yes, new jewelry will be coming next week. Just because right at the moment, it's still, we are completing the new collection. We have some pieces dropping, but it will come next week. The stuff is still in Hong Kong. That is still finishing up its final touches. This time will be, let me show you. I have this, which is like a tiger claw knocker ring. This is 8 carat of spinels, which is incoming. Hopefully I will get it next week. And then we have new stone, which is a yellow sapphire. Yeah, yellow sapphire. We also have peridot that we are currently working on. And eternity ring, yes, actually there is eternity ring. The heart one that will make a comeback. I think I ordered one. And obviously this one. Guys, this is amazing. Oh, Belle, I have this. Let me show you. Where did I put it? I have some that I brought with me this time. A green blue lagoon sapphire tone eternity band like this. And then we have hot pink spinel eternity band like this. You know, because someone was looking for. And then we have some new earrings that we launched, like we made and picked up yesterday. Not yesterday, the day before. We have Jedi in the middle and purple earrings. Purple spinel earrings. Things like this. And then we have things like this. Little heart ring. I think you guys seen this. Bips and bobs. More incoming next week, I think. And then, of course, this one is the spinel. I think I might be able to pin this. Actually, oh, 1 second. Let me find you this cute. This one is ABCHK389. ABCHK389, you get 1.82 carat of stone with 2.75 grams of gold. This is currently a US size 6, but resizable. I left some room for resize over here. So resizable, currently a US 6. So you get 1.82 carat of stone with 2.75 grams of gold. This one is very sparkly, guys. Set in yellow gold. 1150. 1150. Hot pink spinel rings in yellow gold. US 6. Resizable up and down, should you need to. Stackable. 1150. So there you go, guys. Let me know, what do you think? No problem. Okay, guys, I'm gonna wrap up now, just because if there's no more questions, comments, concern, you know, if the budget allows, you know, I also have a tennis in bezel set, which, guys, not gonna lie. Okay, fine. Text me if you need. The bezel set is so nice. I'll just have it now. Just wanna show you guys really quickly. This is my new, like, jewelry case that I've been bringing around. You know, I was gonna get Daria one, but she refused to take it. So I'm like, okay, fine. You know what? Fine. Alright, guys. If no more, I'm gonna go. And then I'll see you guys for Chanel tomorrow. Chanel tomorrow, full day. Every day. Full day. One day. That's it. Bye, guys.